even my finger on it today. My phone's cutting me off. But, so yeah, we might do pantry, and then we could possibly be doing Superior Place, which is an indoor play place that's free. And then, if we wanted to, we could head down to Make a Move for 2 o'clock. So, and then we could head back here. Or we could go to the new house and set up Karina's stuff. I don't have anything packed. I don't want to go into the new house, I don't think, anymore. I think I'm done with the new house until the 26th, until the 19th, and then the 26th. So my plans are, I'm going to start cooking for Thanksgiving on Tuesday. I have a traditional dishes that I do every Thanksgiving. Yeah, I make the same turkey every year, I make the same vegetables, I make the same potatoes, I make the same stuffing, I make the same next day's turkey soup. Like, it's all the same. In previous years, we have been traveling. Like, when I was pregnant, we went down to Vanessa's, but they were smoking in the house, and they promised not to smoke in the house, I guess because Ronnie thought he was smoking in the bedroom, so it was different. But, I mean, like, I felt very sick. By the time I got home, I couldn't take in a lot of salt when I was pregnant, and their food was extremely salty, and I ate it to not be rude, and I was like, oh my god, I should have not eaten it. Now, I love Vanessa, she's awesome, and her food is very good. It's just, people make things differently, so I'm not a big into salt. So this was 2 years ago, then last year, and, and we had our traditional family Thanksgiving at the house, and we obviously traveled out as well. And then last year we had, 2 years ago, I made Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving, and then we left that night, and we just spent the night until, the next day when James woke up, and then we headed out of there. We went home, because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm done. He's like, I'm so sorry. It's like, it's okay. We they promised, they made a promise that they didn't exactly keep, and, and then Ronnie was disappearing in the bedroom for hours on end, and it's like, well, what? We're here. Like, why don't you come join with us? Why are you sitting in the bedroom on your phone, But he was in there smoking, too, so, it was a so-so experience, but, I mean, the conversation was good, the people were good, so that was good. And then, last year was an awful, awful Thanksgiving. I don't want to have a repeat of this. My little girl had a vaccination scheduled. I couldn't change it because, vaccinations come on a certain timeline. And, her vaccination was on Wednesday. And on Thursday, my little girl had a fever. Now, James wouldn't stop for rest stops on the way down to Anne's house. So that was really bad. He was not doing that. And then, I'm not going anywhere with you on a long trip if you don't stop for our daughter, And so, so he did one stop the very last trip that we did. But, last Thanksgiving, though, I was nursing my baby in a corner of a room by myself. I specifically chose the corner of the room by myself, and I was wearing the carry-on, so you can't really see me nurse. And eating is not a private thing. It's not a shameful thing. It's not a private thing. No one goes and hides to eat unless they have an eating disorder and they're binging and then they're purging, or else they're just not eating and they're hiding their food. But, there's nothing shameful about eating. Eating is not a private thing. It's really no big deal. But this woman comes out and tells me I have to go up to the office, and I'm like, no. Why did you invite me here? I'm a nursing mama. She's to be around everyone. I'm like, I don't want to be around any of you people. Really, you think that this is how I wanted to spend my Thanksgiving? Cooped up with my daughter alone while she has a fever? Well, my daughter has to be in a car for 2 hours with a fever without me holding my baby? You thought that was a smart idea? That's torture on my child. That, and they were upset that I wasn't going to pass her around like a toy. My daughter's not a toy. And she doesn't like people. She has stranger danger, and when people touch her too much, she freaks out. And at Tara's wedding, when she was 3 months old, Tara made my daughter cry. She came up and kissed my daughter, and she was like, oh, I know that you're done, but, I'm just going to give you another one. Anyway, my daughter burst into tears, and ever since that day, my daughter has done terribly with stranger danger. She's like, don't touch me, get away from me. I think she just remembers it and was just like, why did all these people touch me so much? I wouldn't let anyone hold my daughter. I am not the type of person. I am a monkey. and I do not let anyone hold my daughter, like, you know, like all the other apes and monkeys. The first rule of being a monkey is no one else is allowed to really touch your baby, because if they do, the mama monkey will kill you. So, like, but I am an ape, and I realize that, and I realize that instinct, and I realize why I have that instinct, so no one's allowed to touch my daughter, besides from me and James. My daughter doesn't want anyone else to touch her besides from me and James. So I completely respect her boundaries and what she's setting forth, as I should. Even before that, though, there's no way anyone is allowed to touch my daughter, though. You know, she plays with other kids just fine. I don't want adults touching her. I love this video, too. Well, thank you, Jose. Jose loves my video where I'm reading to my daughter. I love reading to my daughter. We love story time in this house. And, so yeah, but this year's gonna be pretty wonderful. We are moving on the 26th. I got the truck set up for the 26th. James wanted me to set the truck up, and I did. We agreed on the 26th. So I'm gonna start cooking for Thanksgiving on Tuesday. And Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And Thursday, everything will be prepared, everything will be made. The thing that sucks about this house is this tiny refrigerator, so I can't really prepare too much stuff beforehand. And, you know, last year we had our traditional Thanksgiving meal on Sunday instead of Thursday because of going down to Ann's house. And I didn't really feel like cooking with a newborn anyway. So she was... she last year? She was 7 months old last year this time. So, I mean, it's harder with children. Like, every holiday I have a tradition. Like, I literally have, it's on my computer, I have a traditional holiday, like family holiday stuff, and what the holiday means to me, what is traditionally meant, like, you know, and the food that I cook every year for the holiday seasons. Alright, so I'm going to do my videos. I'm done rambling, and, you know, I really hope that this holiday season is a good holiday season, because if not, I think I'm going to be disappointed. Just a little, because it's our last year in this house. I don't like to go to other people's houses to celebrate the holidays. I honestly like to stay with my own family unit in my own house during the holidays for the day. I don't feel like you should be traveling on those days. There's too much traffic. There's a higher chance of accidents. It's just like, you know, and why would you be traveling to someone else's house when you could stay in your own home and make your own traditions and make it beautiful for yourself? I mean, I don't think my kids should have a tradition where, oh my gosh, we travel all day during the holidays. Like, I don't want that for my child, or all night the night before, you know. I don't want that for my kid. I want her routines to be very routine, and I want her to feel loved in her home, and I want her to, you know, just be happy and healthy and just enjoy the holidays with her family. So, like, meaning her nuclear family, not her extended family, really. You know, I'm not big into extended family, though. Like, you know, I don't know. Because everyone's so far away, I think. I don't like to travel. So, alright, well, that's it for my update. This is what we are doing. I'm having a beautiful morning by myself. I like to wake up really early. This way I get some me time, and I get to do my videos, and I get to just hang out. So, this is what I've been doing. Sometimes I take a shower in the morning and get ready for the day, and then I'll get James ready for the day. So, good stuff going on. Alright, that's it for my update. Thanks for watching my videos if you're watching, and subscribe if you want. You don't have to, obviously. You know. Alright, that's it.